Scholars of the heart talk about different poisons of the heart, and one of the poisons is not guarding the eyes. So what you look at of the haram, that is a poison of the heart. When you look at the haram, it actually affects your heart. Similarly, the other poison of the heart that they talk about is not restraining the tongue. That on the one hand, actually just too much talking in general can affect the heart, but specifically, not controlling the talking, not controlling the tongue, that becomes a cause of harming the heart. That becomes a source of poison for the heart. And it's important because you mentioned gossiping and backbiting, slander, etc. That those are kind of these obvious ways in which we know that we shouldn't, those are like, we know that those are sins. Yeah. Or, most of us know we shouldn't be talking bad about people. We shouldn't be lying. Yeah. That's clear. But I think what's less clear is just the idle talk. You know what I mean? That we have a lot of idle talk too. Like we may not be backbiting or slandering, but we're just talking only dunya, right? We just talk about the latest fashion, or we talk about the sports score, or we talk about the movies, and while it's not that it's necessarily haram, but it's just empty, and the idea is no substance. And the idea is all of that type of focus. It gets us distracted, and it makes us lose sight of our bigger mission, our bigger purpose. My purpose on this earth isn't, the fashion or to make money or to,
that's all the dunya.
That's all just distractions. That's just, Allah describes those things as zina or mata'ul hayat ad-dunya. This is the pleasures, the decoration of dunya, but this isn't the real thing. The real thing we're doing here is knowing, loving, and worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so we have to also be careful when it comes to the tongue, that our talk is also not empty. It's not all, because if all of our talk is dunya, then we get caught up and we lose sight of our greater purpose.